All right, I know it's been a minute since you've seen me face. Here I am. Here I am in all my glory, unshaven. But I don't think y'all mind. There's only like 4 of you that watch my videos anyway. So here's what I got for you today. Let me turn this camera around if I can figure out how to do it. Hold on. Shit, I can't figure out how to do it. There's got to be a way. There's not a way. Okay. So you know Bike Tyson. There's Bike Tyson. I'm gonna hot rod the shit out of Bike Tyson. I'm gonna get a new stem adapter and put BMX handlebars on her or on him, and some big thick white wall tires, and we'll go from there. I just feel the need to hot rod him. There's not much I can do to hot rod the rad wagon. They've got some white wall tires coming out. They're speedster tires. Supposed to come out sometime in October. So I'm probably putting those on there. I'm hoping that they look okay with the orange paint. I have thought many times of getting the wagon painted that blue highlight color where it says wagon and there on that back bar. I think getting the whole bike painted that blue color would be pretty freaking sweet. But I've got to strip everything off of her to do that. And that's a process. Shit, that'll take a day. And then I got to build her back together when I get it back from the paint shop very carefully to make sure I don't scratch a new paint job. And I don't know that I can be that careful. My hands don't work because of the damn neuropathy. And I ain't gonna pay somebody to put it back together. So she just may stay orange. But I do want those white wall tires for her because they're speedster tires. They got a different tread on them. And I'm looking forward to trying that tread pattern. But Bike Tyson, very highly modifiable. Bike Tyson with white wall tires and BMX handlebars. Maybe take that bag off the back unless I'm needing it to go to the store or something. And it will look hot rodish, and that's what I want. Anyway, so yeah, here's me face. I was recording a video earlier on a chest rig on my GoPro, talking to you guys, and the GoPro's acting up. I don't know why. It just turns off on its own after a few seconds. So I'm on my phone, which is fine. It makes great video. Anyway, sad news in the e-bike world. I have not personally read this article. I've just seen highlights. But evidently an 11 or 12-year-old girl riding on the back of her parents' Rad Runner bike. Now, her parents not riding or operating the bike. One of her friends was of the same age. So here you got, say, a 12-year-old girl riding a Rad power bike with her friend on the back who is 11 or 12 years old. E-bikes are not made for kids. And I believe that there's warnings to that effect all over the paperwork. Everything I've ever seen about e-bikes are not for children. Anyway, these children were operating this Rad power bike. The operator lost control and wrecked. The girl on the back suffered some head injuries and unfortunately died from her injuries. It's very, very sad. I hate that somebody got killed. It's very unfortunate. But these bikes are not meant for kids. Now, the girl who died, her parents are suing Rad power bikes. I wish to hell I lived in the jurisdiction where that court case is heard so I can be on that jury, because kids should not operate these bikes. And Rad warns them that kids should not operate these bikes when you buy the bike. But, you know, somebody sued McDonald's because their coffee was hot and they won. It just depends on the people that are chosen for the jury where you live. If you live where there's a whole bunch of freaking sue happy idiots, you may win a case that you've got no business winning, which would be the case with this Rad power bikes thing. The parents are more at fault here than Rad Power Bikes is. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. But Rad may lose, and if they lose, we'll see, you know, what happens. I mean, I'm sure they're insured. Company ain't gonna shut down over it, but they shouldn't be sued in the first place. Nobody has personal responsibility anymore. That's a thing of the past. That went away in the 90s. I don't understand it. I hate the world we're living in, but that's what I'm stuck with. Other e-bike news to share with you. I guess some jurisdiction in Florida has banned e-bikes on their trail system. There were a bunch of them doing that years ago, and you know, finally they opened it back up to e-bikes. They realize they're just bicycles. But this jurisdiction in Florida evidently has got a couple of Karens on the city council, and they're probably walking their dog and not controlling their dog, and an e-bike come around the corner and the dog got scared and shit itself. And so since they're on the city council, they decided to ban e-bikes on this trail. It'll get reversed pretty soon. I'm sure the e-bike community there will show up at every city council meeting going forward, and try to convince these Karens that they're wrong, or vote them off and get new people in there. I hate it for you guys wherever this is in Florida. Go fight it. Be vocal. Be advocates. That's what I'm trying to get into, is more advocacy. Not just for e-bikes, but bicycling in general. I love bicycling. I wish I could ride an acoustic bike, but I cannot. I would still ride an e-bike, but I'd love to own an acoustic bike to ride around sometimes. But I can't. But I want to be an advocate for all of bicycling on the south side of Atlanta. There's several groups in Atlanta. There's several statewide groups. I can just jump on their existing infrastructure and be advocates along with them, or I may start my own thing down here on the south side. I don't know. I think we're very underrepresented down here. I have not seen or heard any type of bicycle advocacy anywhere south of 285. So the existing groups, you're doing a poor job. I can help you with that. I would love to help you with that. Or I'll just go start my own group if I can get some backing for it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's my story for today. Gonna hot rod Bike Tyson. I don't know if you can see Bike Tyson. I'm moving the camera, but I can't see what I'm seeing. I still ride Bike Tyson daily. I love my rad wagon and I ride it a little bit more. But Bike Tyson's fun. And if I put BMX bars and some white wall tires and hot rod it out, I think it'll be a great little bike. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to y'all later.